Definitely. So I'm Mark Riley, and that is Gideon Co. This is Riley and Co. on Six Music. And we're going to go to the archive once again now. No apocryphal stories about this as far as I'm aware. But the Bodines, Manchester band, and Therese, which was a well-thought-of single at the time, wasn't it?
Indeed, yeah, and I really like this session as well. And I think this is a splendid tune, a really good session version of it as well. There's a fella by the name of Nick who's something of a labour of love has turned into a record label for him. And he's put out a lot of sessions via his label, Precious Recordings of London, from around this era. He's stuck them out on vinyl, and it's a beautiful thing to do, to sort of treasure the archive in that way and put it out.
The BBC archive?
Yeah, the BBC archive, yeah. He's taken a lot of Peel sessions, Janice Long sessions, presumably David Jensen sessions as well.
Right, okay, because obviously Strange Fruit did that, but...
They did.
For some reason, it didn't continue, did it? I mean, they put out lots and lots of great sessions, but you just have to wonder why it didn't continue.
Yeah, those collections are great, the Strange Fruit collections, absolutely. If you've got hold of those, keep them and treasure them. But this is from November 1985, in session for the aforementioned Janice Long, the Bodines and Therese.
Too much it never amounts, and I found that it knocks me to the ground. It scares the health out of me. It scares the health out of me. I'm weakening, I'm shaking and laughing and everything. It scares the health out of me. It scares the health out of me. You're up the rule book, and when I look, the balance sways. The weeks are days, the minutes that escape me. The guilty minutes hate me. You're up the rule book, and when I look, the balance sways. The weeks are days. Reminds me of when we were young. I was struck by a wicked tongue, and I found that it knocks me to the ground. It scares the health out of me. It scares the health out of me. I'm weakening, I'm shaking and rattling and everything. It scares the health out of me. It scares the health out of me. The people that you left, it was the mark you overstepped. And once in every while I see through and to reach your smile. The people that you left, it was the mark you overstepped. And once in every while I see through and to reach your smile. And I found that it knocks me to the ground. It scares the health out of me. It scares the health out of me. I'm weakening, I'm shaking and rattling and everything. It scares the health out of me. It scares the health out of me.
The Bodines and Therese. One member